What's going on, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Today I'm bringing you a life story, something that happened. It's pretty funny because this took place basically in like a trap apartment, some would call it, you hear in the songs, they talk about trap houses, houses that, weed gets sold out of, or, any drug. And this happened at my buddy's apartment, and it was literally just me and him involved, which is funny. One other kid's phone got stolen too by the police. But his, I don't know, his didn't really matter. It was like a really shitty deactivated. It was a deactivated track phone, and mine was my iPhone 5, so it was pretty fucking annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you about how a cop stole my phone, or not even a cop. Like, it was basically like the police. They stole my phone and they fucking held it from me for a whole week, which was pretty shitty. But I'll tell you about it. So I went to my buddy's house. He invited me to come over to his house and hang out. And he's on probation. He still is to this day. He's got like 2 more years left. And he's on probation. And he violates his probation on the fucking daily. He's an idiot. He sells weed to sketchy people. He gets snitched on literally every week. Like, he literally violates his probation so much he'll never get off of it. He's had to do time because he's violated his probation, and he's 18, guys. So, he don't ever fuck up when you're 18 because you'll get slammed with years and years of probation. So what ended up happening is I went to his house, and I wear pants that, like, any pair of pants or shorts that I own, if I sit down on a recliner or chair, my phone slips out of my pocket. So that's the shitty thing about iPhones, pretty much every phone. Your phone will slip out of your pocket from time to time. And mine probably slips out of my pocket at least 6 times a day. And it always causes me to lose my phone, or I can't fucking find it. And it's just stressful and annoying because sometimes it'll slip into cushions and I can't find that shit for like 30 minutes, and it's stressful. My phone will die while it's in there, and it just sucks. So what ended up happening was he told me that he sold weed to some kid that was gonna snitch on him because he didn't give him the right amount or something along those lines. He didn't really tell me the whole story. He never really tends to actually tell me what's going on when he's about to get in trouble. So, I just told him, I was like, alright, man. He's like, I'll be sure to keep an eye out, though. If something's happening, I'll let you know, and you can just run out the back door quick. So I was like, alright. So he went out there to smoke. He went out to his front porch to smoke a cigarette. He lives in like a apartment complex where they have like a little patio out front. And he was out there smoking a cigarette. And he quickly ran inside. He's like, yo, dude, I saw a cop car. Like, get out of here, get out of here. So I walked out the back door to the apartment, and I just pieced out. I was speed walking out. And actually, when I was speed walking out, I realized, holy fuck, I forgot my iPhone inside. Shit. And obviously I couldn't go back for it because there could have been police there, or there could have been someone raiding the house. I don't know. I just got nervous. And I was just like, fuck it, I'll have to come back for it tomorrow. So I called him when I got home, and I said, yo, did those cops ever come to your door? He's like, no, dude, you're actually fine. Like, you could have like came back for your phone if you wanted to. No one ended up showing up. And I was like, wow, dude, what the fuck? And it kind of sucked, but I just figured, all right, I'll just get it tomorrow. That's what I said to him. I was like, can I come by tomorrow and get it? He's like, yeah, no problem. So it was too late anyway. I didn't want to go back out there. So the next day came along, and I called him probably 7 times. I was like, yo, where are you? I was leaving messages. I was texting him. And I was like, dude, where are you? And for 2 days, the motherfucker didn't get back to me. My phone was at his house for 2 days. And I went to his house, knocked on the door. No one was there. No one would answer. And obviously, I'm not going to budge into his fucking house or try and open it. So, yeah, no one ended up being there. So this had me pretty nervous. I'm like, oh, shit, dude, what's going on? And I look on Facebook, and I see statuses being made. Oh, did he really get arrested? Did this really happen? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, this can't be possible. My friend did not get arrested. So I called up my one close friend who knows him very well, and I asked him, I was like, what went down? He's like, I don't know, man. I think he got raided. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I have a key to his apartment. When I went there, like, it was completely, like, fucked up. It looked like he got robbed. And I was like, dude, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So, the funniest part, they didn't leave any sign of being there. They didn't leave a note on the door. They didn't have police tape inside or anything like that. I mean, I don't know if they do leave police tape. I've never really had, like, a police drug search. But, they didn't leave any sign of them being there. Just a bunch of flipped over furniture and, like, fucking stuff missing. But we thought he honestly got robbed. And no one really heard from him. So we didn't know if, like, he got arrested or he got robbed, or I don't know. We just didn't fucking hear from him. Like, he's turned his phone off for like hours at a time before, days at a time, and we didn't know. So after a couple days of not hearing from him, we basically called it quits. We were like, fuck, dude, he must have gotten arrested. And after a few more days, I got a call. This was probably a good 5 days after the whole situation went down where I left my phone there. So I answer the phone, and he's like, yo. I was like, what? He goes, something went down. I'm sure you heard about it. I got searched. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, I violated my probation. I might be going to jail. I don't know. I have to fight for myself in court, and shit's going to go down. So now at this point, I'm wondering what the fuck happened. So I asked him, like, dude, where's my phone? He's like, I don't know, dude. They took everything. They took your phone. They took mine. I was handcuffed, but I just saw him walking out with all sorts of stuff. And I was like, okay, how do I get my fucking phone back? And, you know, I'm sitting here like, shit, they have my phone. I can't get it back, probably without the dude with me or something. Or, like, you know, they probably had it for evidence. Or I was just freaking out because I have fucking nudes on my phone. Like, I just had all sorts of, like, really bad shit on my phone at the time. And I was like, fuck, dude, they're probably looking through all my stuff. Like, you're 18, dude. If they see girls' nudes on your fucking thinking it's your phone, I don't know, you might get in trouble. Now, keep in mind, guys, he was out of jail when he called me. Like, he got bailed out, but he still had all this, like, court and legal shit to deal with. And they were still holding his stuff from him for evidence, so he couldn't get any of his shit back. So, you know, I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like, he basically, you know, like, my phone's getting held for evidence when it has nothing to do with any of his shit. And I don't know, I was just freaking out. And he just told me, he's like, dude, I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see. Now, thank fucking God, within a few days, I was able to get my phone back. He went to the place, it's like this fucking, I don't know the word for it. It's a place where you go to pick up your property after you get arrested. He went to this place with me, and when he picked up the phone, he even said to the officer, like, the officer was like, that's not your phone, is it? And he's like, no, that's his phone. He pointed to me, and he's like, we're sorry about, you know, withholding your phone from you for this long, and I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And I was like, oh, it's no problem, officer. And I just took the phone and was like, oh, I've missed you so much. And I took it home and charged it, and half of my shit was gone. My phone looked like it was restored to factory defaults. I mean, obviously not all of my shit was gone, just like a lot of my pictures were, and for some reason a lot of my text messages. I don't know why they would delete my stuff, but it was a big load of bullshit, and I don't know. But I basically didn't have my phone for like a good week and a half. But the good news is he got all his stuff back. You know, his phone was able to get returned to him. He didn't have that much shit in his messages that he didn't really get in trouble for. They did find weed at his house, so he still had to, you know, legally battle that shit. And they did extend his probation, and he had to spend a couple nights in jail. So it was a pretty big I don't know. It was just a really shitty situation. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. I'm not even going to set a goal. Let's just see how many likes we can go for. I love you guys so much. I'm out. Peace.